Hey everybody, it's May 13th, tomorrow's Mother's Day, so for all the women out there watching, happy Mother's Day. Haven't done a video in a while, was under the weather for a little bit, and didn't have the energy to be in here doing videos, just barely was doing my regular maintenance. But I'm back in my routine. I spent most of the day doing some water changes, cleaning some tanks. I moved some juveniles into, moved them from 5.5 gallon tanks into 10s and 20s. And I have some promising fish coming up. My half black AOC purple leopards finally dropped. I got a couple drops. My full red albinos that came out of my regular full reds, I set up some breeders about a month ago, 5-6 weeks ago. They started dropping yesterday and today. The half black purples are really starting to shape up. So I'm going to have some specials starting next week. Yeah, as everybody knows, my trios are usually between $70 and $75. My pairs are around $55 to $60. But I have a lot of fish, so I'm going to make them available. Select trios are going to be anywhere from $40 to $50 plus shipping. Because of the cost of shipping, not only for my customers, but for myself, just sending fish to the shows, I'm not going to be shipping too many entries to too many shows this year. I'm cutting back. After 40 years of competing in the IFGA, I've established myself with certain classes, and I have nothing really to prove anymore. I'm just going to maintain my, hopefully to continue winning the half black AOC class, which I've been winning for, I don't know, 30 years now. It's my favorite class. So I'm going to be showing those, probably be showing my half black purples and my multis. My multis are really coming up nice. I've been working on those for about 5 years now. It's a line I developed from some fish that weren't what they were supposed to be, that was showing some potential to be multis. I've explained this in previous videos, but my multis are doing really well. Most of my fish are doing really well. My AOC bicolor cobras and my other line of AOC bicolors are doing really well. So I have hopefully most of these strains I'm mentioning are going to be in the video. I already did the video on the specific tanks, so I'm just doing a recap now where I'm talking to you guys. I got over here, I don't know if you can see this in the video. Let's see, this is how I usually, I'll pull a tank of juveniles that are between 3 and 5 weeks old. I put them in this container with the tank water, from the water from the tank that they're going to be going into, and then I separate so many females to keep them virgin, and cull down anything that's undersized, and so I'm going to see if I can do that. Well, actually I can't, because I have to go drain that tank, but I can do that while we're talking, I guess. So anyway, let's see which. I have, who do I want to, got a nice drop of my red albinos, although all the babies I'm looking at now, they're not all albino, but the majority of the babies are albino from the full reds. Alright, I'm going to I don't think you can see what I'm doing over here, but I got automatic switches for these pumps. I guess I can walk over and move the camera. So here I'm just draining down this tank. I should have moved these fish a few weeks ago. These are blues. And so actually I'm going to stop the video and turn the camera around. Alright, so now this is a lot easier. Now I can see what I'm videoing. So here's the switches I use. These are a remote switch. I don't know if you can see it through the plastic protective bag. Alright, so I just siphon that tank down. Let me move this out of the way. Alright, so so I'm going to pull those out. And, so these are my half-black AOC leopards that came back from Chicago. My friend Mike Burns bagged up my fish, did a real nice job because he backed them up properly. I didn't lose a single fish on the return of all my entries. Actually, I'm going to send these to St. Louis, Gateway. All the fish I sent to Chicago came back in excellent condition. I think there were several reasons the Utah club had a lot of losses with their return entries. I'm not exactly sure why, but I suspect they either didn't treat their water prior to accepting it, the entries from out-of-state people. They say it was cold. Well, I used heat packs. My heat packs were warm when my fish came back. But anyway, I've done enough tormenting that club. Hopefully they'll get it right in the future. 3 years in a row won't be a good thing to do if they get a show again. Anyway, so you can see I got a lot of babies. I might even do a couple fry packs on these full reds. You can see there's a few albinos in there. But so here's some young half-black pastel whites. AOC bicolors. These are not the Cobras. These are a new line. These are my half-black AOC yellow and purple leopards. Not sure if I'm going to be parting with these because I'm going to be showing these towards the end of the year and the annual. So, but I have others. I have other half-black AOCs. And from my half-black AOCs, if you selectively breed them correctly, you'll get half-black purple leopards, half-black yellow leopards, half-black blue-green leopards. Yeah, I got some nice half-black purples here. Just about the size I could show these in tank entries. Single entries, they won't do well because they're too small. My sugar greens, this is the line that's very dark. Some young purples. Now the line of purples I got are actually throwing American purples, American greens, and American blues. You can see some of blue, purple, and under certain lighting, the blues actually look green. So I think these are what are known as saps, which are Schubel, Allen, and Parrish. I believe that's right. Those are the three different breeders. Those genetics are all combined into one line. Plenty of half-black reds. These are all hit females in here. These are my own American greens, originally from Bob Lewis. Oh, almost 10 years now I've had them. For some reason they don't do well at the shows. The other lines that are it's a lighter green seems to be preferred. They're a nice fish, the American green. This line of American green has some really young half-black purples. Some more half-black purples. These aren't available. These are, I'm going to hold on to these to show probably for New England. I think they're a little too small for Gateway, but New England they should be perfect. These half-black reds, I might show some of these, I'm not sure. It's just that it's just so costly to send a big box. You know, you send them priority mail. They take 3 to 4 days. Sometimes you miss the deadline. If I send them express mail, they're over $130 for a box. It's just not practical anymore. So I'm just going to send less entries. There's another tank of young Schubel greens. These are just about a month old. Four reds. I'm sorry, these are not. These are born February 22nd. No, I thought it was a 4, but it's a 2. So they're just about 3 months old. These are about the same age as these full reds. Some of my half-black AOC is a little too old to sell. Half-black blues. AOC cobras. These are half-black greens. They might look half-black blue in the video, but these are from my half-black greens. Another tank of young half-black purples. Half-black yellows. Let's see what's in the... These are the fish I moved this morning. Half-black purple leopards. I just moved them into a 20 long. That was a nice big drop. 4 reds. These tanks have to get cleaned, water change, and even though I have an automatic water change, I still have to siphon the bottom and wipe down the glass at least once a week or every other week. I mean, the fish are really healthy and everything. I just don't like the way the tank looks. There's a nice tank of my American greens. As you can see, I got plenty of fish. So I would say, if you're looking for fish, I would take advantage of the special. It's only going to be for, I'd say, for the month of May, maybe part of June. Because once they go, the fish that are coming up are going to be for the annual. And parting with fish after younger fish, the price is going to go up. Not that I'm selling old fish, like these multis here. Usually they're about between $60 and $75 a trio. I will sell some of these fish for $40. You buy two or three trios, I guarantee I will sell them for $40 a trio. Okay, plus the shipping. Multis, AOC bicolors, another tank of multis. Half black reds. These are some of my older blues. Not sure if I'm going to show these or not. Very prolific. Nice half black yellows. Young multis. These aren't available. This is got four or five males in here with one female for my American greens. Half black pastel whites. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go cull these fish and move them into another tank. I got a tank here. Nice empty tank, all clean, just waiting for fish. And I have about 8 tanks that I have to break down. So, alrighty. Well, like I said, happy Mother's Day. Everybody knows how to contact me by now. So I feel like I rushed through this video. Some nice young half black greens. Variegated snakeskins. Alright, well, everybody knows how to get in touch with me, so I'm going to say goodnight. Good night. These are 4.5-month-old multis with hit females and virgin females. Virgin females are in the basket. I've been developing these multis for about 4 years now, and came in second place last year. Currently I'm in first place, but I have a lot of these. I have several tanks. 5-month-old half black reds. Since I haven't been really going to the shows, shipping to the shows is very expensive now. So I'm only showing certain strains. Definitely my half black AOCs and my half black purples. So I haven't been showing the half black reds this year, although they're good. Bodies are much darker now. Very few would get disqualified as being not half black. So I have several tanks of these also. Virgin females, pre-hit females. Very prolific line. Young half black yellows. These are just 3.5 months old. Young half black purples. I've had 2 lines of half black purples now for, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe 10 years. I show them every once in a while. These are young variegated snakeskins. They throw gray body and gold body. Decent strain to work with. These are young. They're only about 3.5 months old. Some young full reds. Occasionally you get albinos out of this line. I haven't been showing my half black blues this year. They'd probably do well if I showed them. Like I said, shipping a lot of fish to a show is just too costly. And after my experience with Utah, I'm just holding off shipping lots of fish. There's some American purples. I have another tank that are younger than these. These are quite prolific too. Another tank of half black blues. I don't know how well these will come out in the video because of the light behind me. These are my AOC bicolors, cobras. So here's one of my full red albino females dropping now. She's a young female. These Schubel greens, these breeders show up as Moscow green in the video. So I'm getting light and dark green. The dark ones have the dark casting in the body. These are breeders. These are my regular full red breeders. Also young. I haven't gotten a drop from them yet. These are the half-black AOCs that are going to probably St. Louis Gateway show. They came back in pretty good shape from Chicago. Got a couple splits. I had set these young half-black purples up for a customer who changed his mind. So he wanted pre-hit young half-black purples. And normally I would have them leave a deposit, but I didn't this time. It was a repeat customer. But it's alright, they'll sell. If you're interested, give me a holler. I think there's 4 pre-hit females in here, 3 males. They're gonna go back into a tank unless they're spoken for by next week.